In this video today, we are reviewing the Magicsee ARM Android 6.0. Hey, how you doing, everyone? Once again, this is Dario from MediaBoxent. What a great day to review the Magicsee ARM Android 6.0. This one runs on a chip, the Amlogic S905X quad-core. It's a 4K it's a 4K box. This one has a 2 GB system RAM and 16 GB for plenty application. This is a real nice box, so let's look into a little bit. Remember, I have an open box of this actually. I'm going to show you, I'll put you the link on the open box. And also we have, if you want to learn the tricks and tips how to configure this box, you maybe bought this box, you want to learn more how to configure, or maybe you're going to buy this and you want to know how to configure the box. This review will be like 2 parts. First, I'm going to show you the box. Then we're going to be trying a few things. We're going to try different keyboards and controllers so you know how things works. And then we're going to review the applications, and then we're going to run some applications. We're going to check the speed. We're going to see if the box is rooted. We're going to see if this box will play high definition Netflix, and also we're going to run a benchmark. Okay, so show you all the resolutions and everything in a whole entire video. All right, so let's look this. The box, so we got it right over here. It's a nice looking box. Remember, this actually light up blue part is real low lighting, so it's a lot of light over here, so even if I plug it in, it will not show any different. But like I said, if you put it in your living room, it will look pretty cool. It's not much light. Okay, so it's nice, a nice looking box. If I compare it to an MSQ Pro, you can see right there the difference. Okay, all right, so it's about the same size, just it has a different the way that it is, looks like a spaceship maybe. So this is right the front. Remember, when you, this is actually the remote control. Looks pretty cool, this remote control. Just remember, when you're going to use the remote control, it's infrared, so you need to point it right to the box. Okay, because a lot of people actually point it up anywhere, and then I get message, oh Dario, by the way, it's not working in my remote, because you need to point it right there. One thing I did enjoy in this remote too, not many ones has this, actually has all the instructions how to program this right in your TV. Okay, if you feel like program this remote control, here's all the structure. This is the first, I see a lot of boxes on the channel, but this is the first time I see one. I guess it took some time and put a sticker and show you how to put on the remote control, because none of these boxes has they all have like a standard manual, so none of those boxes will put there. And it has a AAA AAA batteries, what I'm saying. AAA batteries right there. All right, it's a nice looking box. It won't light up. Buttons looks like this will light up, but doesn't light up. Okay, so real nice box. Okay, right there. And so in the next video now, we're gonna actually boot up. So let me do that now. Let's go look into that. Actually, let's plug it in. Okay, and let's go to the boot up process. Gonna switch in the screens in a second. Okay, so we can see, oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, and we can see how and let's see right there. Well, we have the screen. Oh yes, right there. Yeah, okay. And it's pretty fast, about 20 some seconds, the whole boot up process. Okay, and right there we are on the main screen. All right, so let's check. Let me take this out, and let's go and let's look some other applications and everything. All right, so right there. All right, so let's plug in the USB adapter so we can try the keyboard. Just want to show you, if you like to use a regular keyboard with a mouse works perfect. You can even use a regular PC keyboard with cable. But let's do a little test in case you want to buy this box. I want to make sure this works good. Okay, so we're gonna try it now. As you see, the mouse works good. Just let's try to type something on the keyboard. Okay, so we got that question. Oh, Dario, can I put a keyboard into this? Yes, look, works real nice. And I want to also show you another alternatives you can use besides the keyboard. Okay, one thing I want to show you in this is infrared control remote. Remember when you're going to use Kodi or any other application, try to just use the center of the keyboard, like I'm going to show you right now, because for Kodi that's the only thing you need. Then that key is the reverse screen or the X screen, and if you activate the mouse, you can click again and deactivate it because it moves real slow. It's not going to move fast. So if you see you're trying to move anything and it goes real slow, deactivate the mouse. It's actually in the keyboard. That's another alternative. Those controllers are real nice because on one side is a keyboard and the other side actually is a remote control. It's wireless, okay, and you just plug it in. It detects real nice, and the mouse moves fast. As we see there, we can click and move it around or travel. So it's another alternative. It works real good in this box. Actually, in any box, but just give it a shot in these particular boxes. Sometimes people want to know if this will work. All these things I show you will be in the description of the video. So it works real nice. You see, we're moving fast. And then if you want to try something different, that's another alternative. If you're on the sofa, real nice. Remember, this one is not the Bluetooth version. This is regular USB version. Okay, this particular box, okay? And there is no way to attach a USB adapter into it. You have to, because there is no drivers or controllers for. So we got a question too. Can I put a control? Can I put a dangle? No, it will not detect it. There is no drivers for this particular. Almost any box will be that way. You have to buy from manufacturer. Okay. And this one works real good. And you can even use in the PC and everything, and it works nice. And you got a keypad and a mouse, so it's a good alternative. Okay. Now, if you don't spend any money, you can overuse the original remote control. Okay, and it works fine. Just remember that when you're going to use the remote control, you need to make sure you point it right to the box. Okay, and then another alternative is controller. Make sure you buy a USB controller. This is a real nice controller if you like to play games. Works fine. And if you see, I'm going to activate it now. I can even travel around the screen. Okay. With no problem using the actual controller. Just plug in the run dangle. We got so many ones, and it depends on the color. That's the way to identify these things. So let's move over. You see. Now remember, when you guys are gonna play any games, you have to. The game needs to be games that are compatible with controllers. Okay. Because a lot of the games are not gonna work. Okay. Or you get some type of application that emulates the controller, like you're using your finger on the screen. Okay. Because a lot of those games are made for phones. Okay. But any game that's made for this type of controllers work perfect. The only thing is, will you able to use only one? If you get two controllers, both will be the same. Okay. The only way I beat that one on this particular box, I get a USB controller and a Bluetooth controller, and I use a game emulator. The game was already be able to use two type of controller. I can assign different controllers. Okay. This case, if you try two, will be both do the same. Okay, it's not like it's such a two-player. Yes, the game needs to be for that, and if you put the two controllers, you will not see that. All right. So let's review some of the applications. Remember, later on, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be running applications, and let the application talk by itself. They let you know how the box works. We're gonna run all kind of benchmarks and everything. So that way you'll know everything before you're going to buy this box. So we see right there, we have the application, music, video. This is just a shortcut where you can put your videos, all load up. This is a regular player, okay? And right over there, you can add any shortcut. They don't need to be music. You can add whatever you want, okay? As you see at executable there. So you can put whatever it's just a shortcut to that. Music, just a music. Again, that video, you can even put Kodi if you want. Okay, you can even install Kodi and have the shortcut into it as a regular player. Okay, not much, just pretty simple, simple screen. Okay, favorites, again, something in this case we got the browser, you can change it, you can remove it if you want. Google Store, let's execute Google Store or Google Play. I always got the questions. It works fine. It used to be problem, not this particular, back a few months ago or a year ago, used to be a lot of problems with the Google Store that execute give you errors. YouTube is working perfect. Let's check my channel, by the way. So it's working fine, because a lot of people, they have also problems with YouTube. So I like to execute most of the applications, because I always get, why didn't I execute it? You know, I bought this box and the application didn't work. I used to it before. I think the problems are all gone. Now we see the standard application, pretty simple, pretty clean. Here, all the configuration. Remember, if you guys want to learn how to configure this box, I have another video that show you all the configuration and all the tricks in this particular box. Okay, that's installer. You can execute here a logged installer, or you can load it. We got Facebook, file browsers, the gallery. Okay, right there, file browser. You can look into, you download directly. You can actually execute it through there. You download it and you execute it through there. You don't have to run the executable or the one to install it. You got Facebook gallery, normal gallery. So it's pretty much clean. Your Gmail, the media player. Okay, and let's try this, by the way. I want to show you this works real good. I have a Plex running actually in the PC and also running my NVIDIA Shield. So we're gonna execute a video for a second, and you will see it runs perfect, no problem. So if you guys have a Plex, okay, or a server at home, this box works real good. So let's try something. Okay, and let's see, this is a 720 actually, this video, and look, it's playing beautiful. Actually, might be a Shield. It's as a server. So one of those you can play not anywhere at home or in any TV. In case if you run in a server too, okay, it will detect it as well too. And let's go up over there. I have already NAS. I'm not going to execute any files now, but it's exactly the same thing as we see on the Plex. Okay, so you can use either. In that case, if you don't have Plex and you got a server, it should be able to detect it if you activate it to see it, right? You need to activate the service first. But it works fine. Yeah, I like to show this thing, so you know, before you buy, and it's okay, if I have one of this, I can do this and that. All right, so that's worked fine, and you see there, that's a Plex and also the readiness. Okay, and we got MEDIABOX. Okay, right there, few movies. Okay, execute it for a minute, and it seems to work and request an update. We're not gonna do that now. So yeah, load up with no problem. That's the standard application, come with the box. You can always uninstall it. Okay. And Miracast. So I'm going to show you that in a second too. There's another one if you like live TV. Okay. Not a big deal, but that's the apps. Let's go back into applications. Okay. The navigator, we should works fine. Okay. Oh, Netflix. Remember, you got Netflix, Play Store. That's an initial box as well too. Netscape. Now remember, with Netscape, you'll be able to receive video and voice, and you'll be able to only two. Very important, you're going to be able to receive pictures but no mic. Okay, in this particular box they have no mic, so you can type, you can hear the other person, see the video, but not going the other way around. All right, and remember, if you have Netflix, do not update this version. Leave it the way it is, because if you update it, it will give you problems. It will no longer work because some of the boxes are rooted, and it will give you a problem. So please keep the same version. I will put links anyway if you want to learn more about Netflix or why Netflix don't play HD. It will not play HD in these boxes. Almost none of the boxes for China will play HD. Okay, you need to have like NVIDIA Shield, Xbox, PlayStation, one of those things, or a smart TV. Besides that, I will say leave it the way it is. Do not create an update. If not, I will leave you links anyway on the video that you will learn how to do that in case you update it, how to reverse or how to get the link to reverse the version. Okay. And that's just the configuration of the box. Okay, I have a video to show you that how to do all the configuration is all the tip. All right, so we get that, and let me try that because a lot of people ask me Miracast. So Miracast is not the same as Chromecast. Okay, so we're gonna use my phone. This is an old version phone. This is a KitKat 4.4 because that was part of the operating system on the KitKat 4.4. But if you get the newest version of 6, it's being removed out of there because Google's competing with Chromecast. Okay, with Miracast. I'm sorry. So they want to push their own service. Is Chromecast. Okay, so if you have one of those newer phones, you're not going to be able to see anything. Okay, as you see, it works perfect because it's part of the system. So it's not the box is not working. It's more the phone you install it or the phone you have. Some of the phone maybe is already installed. Some they remove it. I guess if you had a Google phone, it will not be there. Some of the phones maybe is there. If not, you're going to have to download a third-party application. And they're not too happy on it. But you see here, look, works perfect. Okay. And remember, the Chromecast is different. Chromecast, you can Chromecast from this box to another TV, not from another TV to here, okay? It's not like a Miracast. But it's worked real fine. And I'm asked for purposes videos, I always use the 4.4. Because if I have Pixel XL and it will not, the box will not detect it because there is no Miracast on the phone. Anyway, look at it, there's no Miracast. So you need to download an application, and then it works so good. They're not too happy. If you see it there, and you see there what I'm talking about. See, a screen mirror. It was par. Because I guess in old phone back then they didn't have a Chromecast yet. So, and then they decided to remove it. But I guess it had to be some of the newest phone that maybe is part of the system. But just if you get like myself, Pixel, one of those phones, the newest phone is not going to be there. Even before that, it was that removed. Okay, so that's very important. If you guys going to use a Miracast, okay. If not, you're going to have to download an application and give it a shot and see what happens. So what I want to show you now, in case you want to activate or where you find Chromecast, okay, you need to go to for most settings, and then now you go display, okay. And you're going to see now it's going to detect my Media Shield or if you have Chromecast. For some reason it doesn't see my Chromecast. I think it's off. Okay. And right there, see, right there we have the NVIDIA Shield automatically detected. So now what I can do now is transfer any video from this box right to the NVIDIA Shield. I mean, what you will do that? There's no purpose to do that. In case maybe you have another TV, I don't know. But there's no purpose to send video here to an NVIDIA Shield. The NVIDIA Shield will be much better machine than this. But I don't know, maybe you want to do that. Or maybe you have a Chromecast, a little device in another TV, then yes, will be a purpose to send video from this box right to another TV. All right, so do not get confused to think with Chromecast and Mirror. So let's check the root access right away. Let's check the application. Pretty interesting. This is not root access. I'm sorry. Means anything? No, it should work fine with any Kodi or anything you want. It only requires that if you like to play around. If you want to use some type of software requires root access. Besides that, that's fine. It's the way it is, this particular box. Okay. Let's try now the other info that will show you if this will play HD. I know it will not play HD, but just to show you when you run. See, it show you here the HTTP label on supporter. Okay, that means those things means no HD, no Netflix HD. Okay, no HBO HD. None of those things will work on this particular box. Okay, you also see it, but not they have not 1080 resolution, and that's across the board. And any Android box made from China, you have to get an NVIDIA Shield or one of those smart TV, and to be able to see this. But if you want to understand more deeply, I will leave a link on this video, and I show you why, and I do a comparison and everything. I will show you the whole thing so you can understand why there is no HD in these particular boxes. Netflix, and I talk about the speed and all the changes you need to do on Netflix to get the best resolution as possible. So check that video out. It's been interesting. It's a lot of details on it. And my next one is we're going to check the speed. Make sure it is fast enough for you to see live TV or Kodi. All right. So I'm connected on a Wi-Fi right now. So this begin the test. I should get about 30. Plenty. Remember, if you want to see live TV using Kodi, requires about above 10 megabytes. So if you get 31, you're perfect. You get over 10. Okay. So that's downloading and uploading. It's pretty fast too. Like it's 40. You're not going to be uploading anything, but to show you it's real fine. And then the difference is when you connect hardwire to the Ethernet cable. That makes a big difference, and you're going to see it right now. We should get about 100. Less than 100. Okay. So begin the test. Okay. And guys, that's fast. 100. Should have no problem. If anything gets slow when you're using Kodi, that has to do with the server. It has to do where you are connected, not because of the box or because your connection. If your connection is that fast, should be no problem. Even though I have that fast connection, sometimes some of the movies has a buffer problem. It's not the box, it's not the internet, it's the service you're getting, okay, from whatever server you are getting it. That's why it goes real slow. All right. So it works real nice. So we did those typed applications. So now you know exactly how the box work. Okay, how fast it is. My next one, actually, we're gonna run a test. This is a 2-minute video. It's gonna show you different resolutions. So pay attention on the left upper corner. It's gonna show you the resolutions running. Okay, and you will see all the different resolutions. So before you bug the box, you know how this works, and it should be fine all the way. About 2 minutes. It's a good video, so check this out. Espera, Marci. Ay, no, morro, yo no sabía. Okay, so let's check the full report now. We see 27 items being detected. Okay, 3, we have a problem. That was almost in the end of the video, right? So see how we see all the combinations, okay, all the resolutions and the compression format, and you see it works fine. I mean, some of the video was slow, even we get the 2K, 4K, but it'll play with no problem. So guys, I mean, there are plenty of combinations, okay? And let's review actually the ones we did have a problem. We see the 2K, so it plays plenty formats, you know. Some of the format you're never going to be playing, but let's check that one out. And that one's I think that was one in the end. If you get that type of combination, okay, it will give you that particular problem in the end. All right, but besides that, it worked fine. All right, guys, so that was pretty cool, right? I mean, running all these benchmarks, so now you know before you box this box what are you gonna get, okay? And like that, do this type of review where I show you the applications and all the software, so if you buy it, you are ready for this. That will be it. So make sure you become part of MEDIABOXENT, and I will see you next time in another cool review. Bye.